my devotee, may you turn your mind in devotion to me. Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru, invoke me and then prostrate or surrender to me. Such an individual, I am telling you the truth. Satyam, I promise you. By God, I tell you, which is our idiom. What? That you shall reach. Guaranteed. If you can do these, I am guaranteeing that you shall reach. Now, when you say devotion, it is not that I go to church regularly, I go to the temple, every day I do puja. Devotion is love. Love for the higher is called a devotion. The emotion of love remaining the same, when we are loving something lower, lesser thing, it is called a love, prema. When that very same love of the world, or the things of the world, when lifted to a higher altar, it is called a devotion, bhakti. See? What you and I have got at this moment is only prema, love. It is not even love, it is lust. Love poisoned by desire is called the lust. What you and I have got towards our wife or your mother or your father or your children, to the world outside, it is always lust. It is not pure love. Because in all your love, there is a desire to get something back. Therefore, in the worldly love, you ultimately end in sorrow. Even your son, you may love him and send him to university, education and all that. But if the boy suddenly says that I want to marry Miss Mary, the daddy and mommy, why? They had an expectation that the boy will behave this way and will marry an Indian, and then we will have an Indian marriage, and we must go to India, and I declare to everybody, our friends and relations, that my son is going to marry, and all that expectations and desires have been broken down. Why? He wants to marry Mary. Get out. Suddenly that love becomes a hatredness. Why? It was not love, it was lust. What you call today love, minus your desire, all desires, selfish desires, is love. Pure love you and I have got only towards the moon rising, sunset. A flower, even a flower to an Indian, it is not love, it is lust. Why? The flower that attracts you is destroyed immediately. Put it on your coat. Poor flower. The mistake the flower did was, it was so beautiful, it attracted you. Full stop. Destroyed. When you are seeing a flower, love it, the beauty in it, love of a scenery, beautiful rolling hillocks with appropriate places, trees. It's a beautiful, the sparkling waters of a brook with its noisy music flowing down. I love it. I love it there. It's not that you want to possess it. But if you are a developer, it becomes lust. Why? Whose land is this? Can we get a land? I can have a hotel here. You understand? The desire comes. without desire loving is called love. Love is measured by your identification with the beloved. Whom do you love the most? Your mother or your wife? Don't answer. If you want peace at home, don't answer. Mentally you think. Whom do you love the most? Mother or your wife? How do you measure? You imagine. Minus mother, a part of me will go. But minus my wife, a larger part will go. Then I say, I love my wife more than my mother. Isn't it? Okay? So I plus my mother, life is complete. Minus mother, 80% of me will go away. I am identified that much with my lover or beloved. And this is the measure of love. So when you say, I love the Lord, it is not that how many candles you burnt or how many coconuts you broke or how much you paid for the temple construction or the church fund. It's not that. How much of you is identified with it? So total devotion means total identification. You don't exist here at all. The PFT has completely ended. The PFT has discovered his identity with the higher reality. So when you say simply the scripture, with your mind turned towards me, it doesn't mean that it is a mechanical thing, mind turned. It's not that. Your identification, you become one with him. His joy and happiness is my joy and happiness. Just as you love your child or your husband, your wife, their happiness, beloved's happiness is my happiness. I don't understand my sorrows. Why? I am living in her joy or his joy. Thus you start living a divine life. The others around you wonder, why are you not enjoying the sensual world that we are enjoying? You have discovered a greater altar from which you draw your happiness and pleasure or joy. Manmana bhava madbhakta madhyaji mam. Invoke me by constant remembrance. It's natural. A lover constantly, without any effort, goes on thinking about the beloved. It's not a strain for him. Namaskuru. Total surrender, total prostration. Such an individual who has thus totally identified with me, indeed reaches Satyam. I am telling you the truth.